today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to the Blueline Ice Arena as the road to Middleton and Cap Ice continues for the Fond du Lac Warbirds as they take on the Fox City Stars co-op in this little bit of a, remember, Eastern Shores Conference matchup and sectional semifinal with the Warbirds, the 2-seed, take on the 3-seeded Fox City Stars. They've already beaten previously in this year, but that doesn't matter. It's playoff hockey. It's one game. And you're done otherwise. But the Warbirds had a good one. They beat USM 5-1 earlier, I believe it was last week, I think, Thursday, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that sounds right. Again, they had a slower start to the game, but obviously the final score shows they finished strong and got that win to move on.
Justin Schwartzmiller here with Caleb Sauer at the blue line. We got a little bit of a doubleheader going on tonight, some sectional semifinals. You got this game, and then you got St. Mary Springs taking on Notre Dame Academy. We're going to shout out Callie and Caden Rotman as well. It's their 16th birthday. Happy birthday to both of them. Callie's going to play here, and Caden will play later. So we're going to step aside, run a couple ads. We'll come back with the stats for the Fox City Stars regular season after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams on the pregame show. Going to talk about this Fox City's Stars co-op team, 15-10 overall this season. They finished third in that Eastern Shores Conference at, I believe, 4-5, and the Warbirds 7-2, and Bay Area finished undefeated. Let's see the player stats. They won their first playoff game 4-3 over Brookfield. Team stats / player stats. 3.54 goals per game, 1.92 goals against. They get a 16% power play, which is very low, but an 87% penalty kill, which is very good. Evie Mersau leads this team in points, 21 goals, 13 assists, 34 points. Margaret Thomas, 11 goals, 11 assists, 22 points. Ella Merritt, 10 goals, 12 assists, 22 points. Kendall Lindemann, 10 goals, 12 assists, 22 points. Lila Cook, 7 goals, 10 assists, 17 points. And Scarlett Pellegrini with 8 goals, 9 assists, 17 points. In net today, we'll see Addison Grassi. 5-5 overall this season, I believe, actually, yep. she looks like she's getting the start. She's a goaltender that's standing there the most. Seen 210 shots all year, 188 saves made, 22 goals given up, a 2.14 and an 8.95 with 1 shutout. Frame-by-frame scoring goes 20 goals, given up 15 in the first, 29 in the second, given up 17, 34 goals in the third, given up 11, 2 and 3 in overtime, 85 goals, 46. Tells me that Grassi hasn't seen a ton of shots all year, Caleb, with having an 800 save percentage, but a 214 goals against.
Yeah, that's it. Excuse me. That's exactly it. I mean, this Fox City Stars team has done a really good job defensively, I think, forcing limiting really the opposing team's chances and not allowing many shots on goal. And you can see that they're scoring about 3.5 goals per game, so they're getting it done on the offensive side, and really they're limiting the goals against as well, only giving up about 1.5 per game. So there's your 3-to-1 ratio, which is pretty solid.
They will have a tough task trying to beat Brooklyn Coleman today. She has been very, very good for this, or Kennedy Coleman, sorry. She's been very good in net for this Warbirds team. We will step aside, come back with the stats for those aforementioned Warbirds after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service. Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. He's going to talk about Fond du Lac Warbirds, 19-6 overall. They beat the USM Wildcats 5-1 in their first playoff game. They finished 7-2 in the conference, beating this Fox Cities team earlier in the year as well under the first season of head coach Lindsay Lewison. Gonna go right through his here. We got 3.29 goals a game, so about exactly the same. And a 1.71 goals against, a very similar numbers. A lackluster power play at just about 12%, but a 91% penalty kill. The special teams, obviously, you want your power play to be a lot higher than 11%, but a 91% penalty kill is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really good numbers, and the fact that they're able to still score a couple goals, obviously not on the power play itself, with that being a lower percentage, that says some things. And if they can turn around that power play and get a couple more goals, then they're definitely going to improve their chances.
Allison Wara leads this team in goals and in points. 19 goals, 9 assists, 28 points. Then Callie Rotman with 18 goals, 2 assists, 20 points. Brooklyn Coleman, 9 goals, 4 assists, 13 points. Deanna Jacobson, 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points. And Adriana Smith, 10 goals, 3 assists, 13 points. As I said, and the aforementioned Kennedy Coleman will be in net tonight. 17-6 overall this season. Seen 496 shots, made 456 saves. 40 goals allowed, a 1.76, a 9.19, and 6 shutouts on the year, Caleb.
Yeah, no, I mean, those are just phenomenal numbers, really, and she's been able to do really well for this team, and she's a big reason why this team, the Warbirds team, has done so well this season.
They've scored 29 goals in the first period, given up 11, 25 in the second period, given up 14, 24 in the third, given up 17, 1-0 in overtime, 79 total goals for, and 42 against. They have given up just 9 power play goals they've given up all year long, yet they've only scored 7 themselves, but they've only given up 9 power play goals.
Yeah, definitely. Again, that's huge. When you do happen to get those penalties, they're bound to happen, but the fact that you can kill them off, I mean, that definitely says some things about your team.
All right, we will step aside. We're going to run a couple ads, and we'll come back with the interview with Coach Lindsay Lewison with Jeff after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Fond du Lac Co-op Warbirds, Coach Lindsay Lewis. And Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Excited about continuing to advance. This is that time of year where you win and you get in, and you lose and you're done. And obviously we're talking. That means you're in. So let's give a recap here of this last or your first WIAA playoff game when you took on University School of Milwaukee Wildcats.
Yeah, so it was a really exciting game in the second period. We definitely had a bit of a slow start. We managed to get one in their net in the first period. In the second period, our second goal, one of our forwards was tripped on a breakaway, and she got a penalty shot, and she scored on the penalty shot, and the entire team's energy just was through the roof. And after that, we were able to capitalize on that and get 3 more. I think it ended with 5-1. But yeah, it was just a really exciting game. It's not every day that we play a team that matches our physicality, and yeah, it was just really exciting.
I was really impressed. Again, this is the first time I had a chance to see you guys actually play live and then actually take a look at the roster. You have a very young team, and how they handled that first round of playoffs. Just tell me how you prepared them for that.
Yeah, I tell the girls we practice like we play. Just leading up to these games, we did a lot of just like game-like scenarios and practice. I guess our biggest thing is we need to produce more shots because, for instance, Fox Cities, they produce shots. Green Bay, they produce shots. So I think that's kind of just our team's weekend, is that we are not producing as many shots as some of these other teams. And if you don't shoot, you don't score. So we've been just running a lot of drills like that in practice. Getting these girls to get in front of the net for some traffic, some tips, some screens. Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit. I'm assuming in practice you worked a little bit on the power play. Still a little bit of a struggle. So just tell me about that.
Yes. We have been working on our power play quite a bit the last 2 weeks. I would say our penalty kill is pretty dialed in, sitting in at that 91% right now. But yeah, our power play is definitely pretty weak. We've been moving some players around and trying to get that dialed in. We'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully we get the opportunity to actually run our power play, because I saw some good looks in practice past couple days, and I'm excited to try it out.
Here's what I know after watching years of high school hockey. It's the little things. It's those special teams where you have to be able to execute that gets you that one goal victory that you need to move on. So that's kind of why we talked about that. You mentioned a little bit about Fox City, so they are your next opponent here. Talk to me about the Fox City Stars. You've played them twice already during the season. Tell me what you know and what you're expecting for tonight's contest.
Yeah, I know that they're going to be very competitive. We played them twice throughout the season. The first time, they did not play very well against us. We beat them 6-0. The second time, it was a bit closer. We only beat them 3-1. But you know, the biggest thing that this team brings to the table is, like, Fox Cities is great at getting shots on net. Like, they average probably like 20 to 30 shots a game. So they get the puck to the net, and that's huge. So, yeah, that's going to be, it's going to be a good matchup.
I'm assuming then the focus will be starting from the back forward then, with helping protect your freshman goalie with your defenseman and dropping your center down.
Yes. Yeah. Kennedy, our freshman goalie, is definitely going to have to stand on her head. You know, I'm expecting quite a few shots, and, you know, hopefully our defense can back her up.
Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to connect with me here for this interview. Anything else you'd like to add that we didn't talk about?
That's all I got for you. I'll see you tonight.
Well, sounds great. This has been the head coach here for the Fond du Lac Co-op Warbirds, Lindsay Lewison, here on Jeff's live stream. We'll be back after these messages from the Fond du Lac Blue Line.
Did a whole exponential amount of good.
Jonathan Leonard here. I've been serving now for over 12 years in the Waupaha and area communities. I love what I do, and I love helping people. I hope I can be a blessing and help to you in the future. Feel free to reach out to us at 920-345-1335. Once again, Jonathan Leonard here with Trident Financial. Thanks. God bless.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon, the automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. I got my echo on. We'll fix that right away. But we're going to talk about this Warbirds team and their path, their chance on a path here to the Middleton and Cap Ice. And pull up the Warbirds bracket right here, and this is what they got going. I mean, they win tonight. They're in that sectional final on Friday. Same with St. Mary Springs. They would both play at the Champions Center. It'd be an early day we'd have on Friday, a 4:30 game and a 7:30 or 8 o'clock game. Obviously, St. Mary Springs has to beat Notre Dame tonight to get there, and the Warbirds got to win this one against Fox Cities. And Caleb, you can attest to this. It is tough to beat a team 3 times in a season.
Yeah, it really is, and that's why this is going to be a big matchup, and you're going to really see kind of what the playoff hockey is all about here tonight. Both teams got to want it. Obviously, seniors on both sides, and the more you play the team, the more you kind of get them figured out throughout the season. So beating them twice, and then all of a sudden you figure out, okay, well, what are we going to change here? What do we need to change? What do they know about us? So do we have to change our game a little bit? And if they beat Fox Cities here tonight, I'm going to guess it's going to set up a rematch against Bay Area, who's the De Pere Co-op, who, again, they've played them twice this season and lost to them twice.
Yeah, it was a tough loss the first time they played, and it was a much better game the second time that the Warbirds played. Very similar to the way this Fox Cities team and they have played this year as well.
Yeah, yep, definitely. So that's why I think this is really going to be a good game, and it's a good test. And the Warbirds have their home ice, so this is the bigger sheet of ice, and we'll see what they can do on it tonight.
And on the other side of the bracket, this is who they would take on, I believe. It isn't. They don't reseed anymore. It's just kind of how the bracket's set up. Well, Beaver Dam plays Middleton tonight. They upset the 4 seed. So Beaver Dam will take on Middleton, and that Sun Prairie West Co-op will take on Baraboo. And obviously you have the Pure Bay Area playing Cedarburg Co-op tonight. So we'll see. Obviously, we'll try to keep track and see what we got going on over there. But we got a lot of stuff going on tonight on Jeff's live streams. We also have started our road to the Rest Center for girls basketball. We got, I believe, Oakfield plays tonight against Stockbridge, and was CWC against Reedsville. We will step aside with 4 minutes on the clock to go. We'll run a couple ads and come back with the starting lineups on Jeff's live streams and playoff hockey after these messages.
Like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon. The automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE. Jeff's Live Streams is proud to announce our 2024-2025 Boys Basketball Showcase. Join us Wednesday, February 26th at 6 p.m. at The Rock. If you can't make it in person, we will also be streaming the event live on Jeff's Live Streams on YouTube, and you will be able to watch a recording at any time.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
How to prepare for retirement can feel uncertain, but with a multi-year guarantee annuity from Thrivent, you earn a guaranteed fixed interest rate over a span of multiple consecutive years of your choosing, so you know exactly what you have and how long you have it. To learn more, contact a Thrivent financial advisor.
Jonathan Leonard here. I've been serving now for over 12 years in the WIAA and area communities. I love what I do and I love helping people. I hope I can be a blessing and help to you in the future. Feel free to reach out to us at 920-345-1335. Once again, Jonathan Leonard here with Trident Financial. Thanks. God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford, and we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Going to have the starting lineups for the Fox City Stars. Number 9 at defense, Evie Mersau. At defense, number 28, Margaret Thomas. At forward, number 10, Scarlett Pellegrini. At forward, number 11, Lila Cook. And forward, number 15, Kendall Lindemann. And in goal will be number 55, Addison Grass. And head coach Blake Hackbarth. And now the starting lineup for the Warbirds. At D, number 8, Adriana Getz. At D, number 17, Kayla Dawes. At forward, number 4, Adriana Smith. At forward, number 15, Callie Rutman, the birthday girl. At forward, number 28, Maddie Gilson. And in net will be number 33, Kennedy Coleman. We will step aside. We'll be back with puck drop after the national anthem on Jeff's live stream for playoff hockey at the Fond du Lac Blueline Ice Arena.
Industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're able to connect your finances and your gifts of giving and time and talent, it really helps fulfill my desire to be part of a greater good.
Jonathan Letter here. I've been serving now for over 12 years in the WIAA and area communities. I love what I do and I love helping people. I hope I can be a blessing and help to you in the future. Feel free to reach out to us at 920-345-1335. Once again, Jonathan Leonard here with Trident Financial. Thanks. God bless.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. Just about ready to go for playoff hockey. And let's get ready to rumble. And as I said it, Caleb was right. I don't have my scoreboard cam in here, but it'll be in here in half a second. Might miss a half a second in action. Draw is won back by the Warbirds into their own zone. Dogs fires it over to her partner. Hits her partner. Up in the wing, Rotman will bring it in the left side. That's a little bit better. Coming out into the neutral zone. Dogs pinches it off, but it comes into the neutral zone. Chip back into the skates of Adriana Getz in her own zone. Getz brings it behind Kennedy Coleman, fires it over for Smith, too far. Pass stolen by Cook. Lila Cook chips it around, can't get it around Rotman. Rotman into the neutral zone. It's dumped back in, but not all the way in. Chip pass goes all the way far and wide. Evie Marsal's going to get to it. Marsal fires it up the wall into the middle of the stick of Lila Cook, makes a move around one. Cook, drop pass, shoot, hand on it. Coming off the bench will be number 21, Ella Merritt. She'll get to it. Out there with Kaylee Heindel and number 8, Olivia Merritt. Kept in at the line by Lillian McCracken. Comes back in deep by Merritt. Chipping and not getting it all the way out. Brooklyn Coleman gets dumped back in. Quinn will win the race. It's picked up by Schuster though. Stolen. Merritt. Pass out front, nobody home. Coleman makes a move around one girl. Comes all the way down. Rotman's going to win the race. So that's Dana Jacobson. Brooklyn Coleman steals it. Brought out by Olivia Merritt. Throws it over to Ella Merritt. Merritt, red line and dump. Behind the net, Quinn. Aubrey Quinn gets it in the right corner. Rims it up the wall. Nobody home. It'll be an ice.
Yeah, kind of an interesting start here to this game. I mean, both teams obviously looks like they're ready to go off the puck drop, and they seem to be pretty evenly matched like we thought they would. You know, obviously the Warbirds have beat them twice this season, but like you said earlier on the pregame show, this is the playoff hockey, win or go home.
Rhoda wins the draw back to her defense. Fired over. Mersau shoots over top of the net. Pitching in, knocking it back in deep was Ellery Marsh. Rimmed around by Josie Bussey. Pass out front. Nobody home. Off the defender. Goes wide. And net comes off. The whistle is blown. Ali Rhoda had the puck in the corner, but the net came off.
Yep, good job. But, you know, officials are aware of the situation and on top of it. Able to blow that one dead.
Draw one back. Margaret Thomas pass out front off the stick of Coleman. Chip back out. Rhoda walks in, shoots it wide. Blocker save, loose in front. Kicked it around, and it goes wide. I don't think that would have counted anyway. Josie Bussey kicked that one through the crease. Mersal's got it in the neutral zone, fires a cross-ice pass. Nobody home, but Going for a change was Pitson, and if she would have won that race, she would have been in all alone. Seems that Fox Cities has come out with a little bit of fire here, and Warbirds kind of on their heels. Rotman will chase. She'll win the race. Rotman tries to spin away, but getting pinched off. Throws a pass up front under the stick of Maddie Gilson. Trying to chip it out. Scarlett Pellegrini. Can't get it all the way in. Schuster has it poked around her by Marçal. Chip back in the neutral zone. Pass goes off the stick of Gilson. She was at the red, so no ice. Gilson will pick it up at the goal line. Makes a move around one girl. Throws it up top. Rotman comes in late. Rotman with a move on a backhand. Lost it. Race won by McCracken. Kept in at the line by Rotman, but chipped out by number 15. That's Kendall Lindemann. Chips it all the way down. This is going to be an ice. 13:48. We've had a couple icings, a couple whistles here and there. Been a pretty sloppy start, I would say, for both teams.
Yeah, it has. And like you said, I mean, it's both teams. It's not just one or the other. And whoever can figure it out first and hopefully strike and get that early goal, I think that's going to really take momentum.
There's a lot of passes that aren't on tapes and stuff like that is kind of what we're seeing right now. Oro wins the draw to the wall. McCracken drops it back into the corner. Jacobson's got it behind the net. Jacobson off the back of the net. It's going to find Allison Ora. Ora skates around the outside, has it poked off her stick, chipped in the neutral zone, chance going the other way, but a good back check from Allison Ora. Good defensive play from Kaylee Heindel. It'll be an ice.
Yeah, great hustle, on the back check. You never know if it's truly going to be an ice or not, but you always got to hustle no matter what because officials can wave those off.
Yeah, and in the playoffs, they tend to do it a little bit more than in other times.
Yeah, and then, you don't get back hustling, and then you just get burned for it.
Draw one back to Thomas. She rims it around to Olivia Merritt. Merritt on the backhand, chips into the neutral zone. Onto the stick of Kaylee Heindel. Heindel in a one-on-one. Good stick check from Jillian Schuster. Pass in the middle of the ice. Knocked away by Jacobson. Coleman knocks down her lady. Coming in her way, Allison Wara. Wara chips it around the defender. Cuts through the middle of the ice. Picked up by Margaret Thomas. Thomas cuts all the way through. Can't get it out at the line. Finds its way out off for a couple Warbirds. Merritt knocked off the skates of Brooklyn Coleman. Quinn chips it back up. Fired back in by Kaylee Heindel. Kayla Doggs picks it up. Drops it back down. Pass in front, goes off a skate. Retzlaff can't hold on to it. Amelia Carey's got it. Carey loses it, but it goes to Retzlaff. Retzlaff gets around one, fires it on net, and the first shot of the game is a slow roller on grass.
Yeah, nice easy one. You'll take that as a goalie. Easy, control it, and take the whistle.
12 and a half to go in the first. Been pretty uneventful so far.
Yeah, again, nothing too crazy has happened so far. Both teams kind of feeling each other out.
Retzlaff will take the draw, wins it cleanly to the wall. Carey gets knocked down. Retzlaff gets it back, drops it to Doggs. Doggs rims it all the way around behind the net. Pitson can't win the race. Pinching in Aubrey Quinn. Fired off of Aubrey Quinn. Carey battles for it with Rhoda. Rhoda's got it in the right-hand corner. Stolen by Pitson and Carey and pulled out. That's Talia Bellotti. Bellotti looks around, chips into the neutral zone. Onto the stick of Aubrey Quinn. Rimmed back in. And going for a change will be Fox Cities. Pretty much a dump and chase offense I've seen from this Fox Cities team. They're trying to win the race. Adriana Smith has got it in her own zone, tries to chip it out, cannot. Margaret Thomas stole it. Thomas spins away from one, chipped into the skates as Smith comes into the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass off a skate, goes all the way down and onto the net. Grass, and she will hold on. It was just Evie Marçal and Adriana Smith on the race.
Yeah, and again, that's kind of just slowing it down. Neither team's really getting a change out of it, but that's one where I think she just kind of wanted to get comfortable freezing the puck.
Draw into the skates of Rotman. She taps it back to Smith. Smith fires it to Rotman on the half wall. Stolen and chipped into the neutral zone. Doesn't get all the way out. Over the stick of Evie Marçal. Goes all the way back in. Marçal fires it off the glass. Chipped into the neutral zone. Stick pass back by nobody. Gets look for somebody. Bringing it up the right wing. Pellegrini throws it out front. Nobody home. Goes behind the net. Smith can't get to it in time, but it's Violet Wagner. Wagner behind Callie Rotman. She's going to pick it up off the wall, though. Working on Evie Marçal. Good defense from Marçal to knock her off the puck. Chipped off the glass. Wagner keeps it in at the line. Chip down, Rotman all alone in front, shoots, scores! Callie Rotman, 1-0 lead for the Warbirds. The 6:03 mark, Callie Rotman finds a way to bury it upstairs. She gets left all alone out front, and the Warbirds lead 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, just a good awareness by her, just being, again, like you said, all alone in front, really. No defenseman in sight, able to corral that shot or pass, really, from the blue line and beat the goalie cleanly.
A good read from Violet Wagner. She didn't really try to shoot it. She was just getting the puck to the net because she saw Callie Rotman all alone. Chip pass into the neutral zone, fired back in by Coleman, not all the way in. Coleman keeps it in, drops it down to Allison Wara. She's got a chance. Wara walks in, shoots, scores! Allison Wara, it's 2-0.
And just like that, this Warbirds team has taken over this one with a commanding 2-0 lead.
And a good shot from Wara, low blocker. "18 seconds later, all of a sudden the Warbirds lead by 2. Allison Wara from Brooklyn Coleman.
Yeah, like you said, just like that. I mean, it was a 0-0 game less than a minute ago, and all of a sudden, the Warbirds have really taken command.
I would say a defensive lapse on the first goal, but a good move from Allison Wara on that one. Wara's got it back in the zone. They said it was unassisted, but the assist should go to Brooklyn Coleman. So every once in a while, I'm a little more accurate than the officials. Chipped into the neutral zone. Can't get it through. She does. Here he comes the other way. Josie Bussey walks in. Good back check from Wara to pinch her off. Dogs pins her up against the wall. Wara steals it in the zone. Battling hard right there with Allie Rhoda. Thomas. Rhoda dumps it back in deep. All the way down to Ellery Marsh. Marsh throws a shot out front. Off of the chest into the glove of Kennedy Coleman at the 9:55 mark.
Yeah, good job by Coleman. Again, not sliding over really on that one. He's staying square to the shooter there, kind of in the corner, and holding on to that one for the whistle.
In a matter of 18 seconds, the Warbirds took the lead. Pass up top, cross-ice pass. Thomas, shot blocked by Amelia Carey. Retzlaff steals behind the net, goes up the wall. Pitson chips it in the neutral zone too far for everybody. Evie Marcel will go back and get it in her own zone, but it'll be an ice.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of, icings and kind of dump and chase type of moves. Going on here, but again, the Warbirds really just took over this one in the last couple minutes.
Cook will take the draw against Retzlaff. Cook wins it back to defenseman Evie Marcel. Marcel dumps it behind the net. Aubrey Quinn's going to get to it first. Quinn chips it up the wall. Chipped into the neutral zone, a chance the other way, but good back check right there from Kendall Lindemann. Lindemann behind the net. Looks around. Throws it off the glass, comes into the neutral zone. Aubrey Quinn gets to it, fires it back up the wall to Amelia Carey. She dumps it back into the backhand. Evie Marcel gets to it first. Pass in the middle of the ice, a dangerous pass cut by Margaret Thomas though. Chips it up the wall. Cook chips it further into the neutral zone. And Cook gets it back, and offsides at the moment was Marcel, but Cook brings it in. Cook makes a move. Good defensive play from Getz. Pass up, Adriana Smith going the other way. It's going to be a power play though. For Fox Cities, it's going to be a tripping penalty, and this will go on Adriana Getz at the 8:06 mark of the first period. I'm going to say a body check.
Yeah, I guess either way, penalty called, but it's kind of behind the play. Spring pass.
Rotman will take the draw. It is one in the offensive zone by Ella Merritt. Pass out front to Merritt. She fired it wide off the outside of the net. Schuster gets knocked down, and this is going to be a hooking call on, I believe it's either Ella Merritt or it'll go on number 8, Olivia Merritt. It's going to be a hooking call. It will go on Olivia Merritt. So both number 8's going to get a hooking couple penalties in a matter of a couple seconds, just 12 seconds apart.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, it's not huge because the Warbirds penalty kill has been so good this year, but any time that you don't have to be on the kill for very long, again, they were only on the kill for 12 seconds. That's definitely huge for them to make this one now 4-on-4.
Yeah, not one you want to take if you're Fox Cities. You just gave up 2 quick ones and you get yourself a power play, and then you take a penalty and all of a sudden your power play's moot. Good move in their own zone by Callie Heindel. Heindel into the neutral zone, gets shouldered off by Jacobson. Rotman chips it around Heindel. Tries to get around Kaylee Heindel, cannot, but she gets it back. Rotman in a 1-on-4. Trying to get around everybody, cannot. Chip behind the net. Bringing it up is Talia Bellotti. Talia Bellotti, hounded on the back check by Rotman. Step by Schuster, and Bellotti fires it back in behind the net of Kennedy Coleman. Dana Jacobson will get to it first. Can't, chips it around. Dogs has it. Dogs at the left wing. Dogs looks. Pass out front for Wara, just in front of her. Violet Wagner off the bench, throws a shot off some skates. Wara can't make a move around Lila Cook. Chipped into the neutral zone, will go all the way down. If it has the legs, it does not. Wagner rims it hard around. Off the bench, Margaret Thomas will be the first one to it. Chip back. Cross-ice pass into the skates of Wara. Evie Mersau picks it up, though. Mersau spins around Wara. Chips it around Violet Wagner into the zone. Cook battling with Violet Wagner. Chip back up to Evie Mersau. Has to go over a stick into the neutral zone. 27 seconds to go on the Adriana Getz penalty. Violet Wagner chips it back into the neutral zone to Evie Mersau once again. Mersau throws across ice to Margaret Thomas. She'll bring it in. Thomas cuts into the middle of the ice. Cuts all the way over to the right wing. Makes a move. Thomas walks in. Saved by Coleman. A good stop from Kennedy Coleman. We talk about goaltenders that come out to the top of the crease, and she was way out to the top of the crease.
Yeah, great job of challenging. Again, that was a nice job cutting through the defense there, all the way zigzagging through. But again, Coleman standing tall and making the save.
Ali Rhoda will take the draw. She's out there with Ellery March. Just 8 seconds to go on the penalty to Adriana Getz, and she will come out. Sid Retzlaff gets booted. Amelia Carey will take the draw. One back by Fox Cities. Pass over to Margaret Thomas. Thomas walks in, slap shot into the chest. Rebound loose out front. Chance the other way. Retzlaff couldn't hold on to it, and it's going to be a penalty on Sid Retzlaff for hooking. Retzlaff's going to go off for hooking, and another hooking penalty, and this time with 8 seconds to go on the power play, the power play. It was just a short power play. Olivia Barrett took a penalty for hooking, and now they will have another power play in 8 seconds. Retzlaff will go off at the 10-10 mark.
Yeah, just an aggressive, competitive play, really, and in those situations, it's kind of tough to distinguish what's a penalty and what's not, but when you hook a person kind of like that, it's one the officials had to make.
It's a pretty easy one on the can opener right there. It's an easy one to call.
For sure.
Thomas has got it up top, drops it down, pass out front, nobody home. And it's going to be a chance for the Warbirds to clear here right away and fired into the bench. Watch out.
Yeah, fired right into the bench.
Yeah, someone did get hit there. Hit her in the back of the head. I think she's okay, though.
Jeez. Yeah, scary play. You got to always be aware, even on the bench. You might be on the bench trying to get a little break, but flying pucks have no limits.
The worst part about that is the Warbirds get the clear, and now it's an offensive zone faceoff, and it's won by Evie Mersau up top to Cook. Thomas walks in, shoots, pad save, loose in front, chipped up, glove down by Coleman, but she knocked it back to the ice. Jacobson chips it, and it finds its way into the neutral zone. Lila Cook resets to Kendall Lindemann. Lindemann, drop pass, drops it in deep. Rimmed all the way around. Good play by Kendall Cook. Mersau, hounded by Getz, drops it to Margaret Thomas up top to Lila Cook. She walks in, shoots, blocked in front by Rotman. Mersau steals it back, though. Evie Mersau makes a move around Rotman, but Rotman chips it back. A couple good stick lifts from Callie Rotman. Lila Cook makes a move into the middle of the ice around Dana Jacobson. Spins. Tries to get around Jacobson. She does. Chip pass for nobody. Aubrey Quinn's going to win the race. She rims it back up the wall. Quinn going to try to get it all the way down, and she does. 55 seconds to go on the power play for Fox Cities. Evie Mersau picks it up in her own zone. Quick up. Finds Ellery Marsh. Marsh just couldn't hold on to it. She gets a stick on it. It's a good chance it's a 2-on-1 the other way.
Yeah, definitely, and that's one they're going to want back here. especially Fox City's not able to get too much going on the offensive side. Shots 4 to 5 right now. Again, Warbirds kind of had taken over that first part of that period, and now Fox City's trying to claw back into it.
Wara lost the draw to Merritt. Picked up by Olivia Merritt. Ellery Marsh can't hold on to it. Amelia Carey gets in the neutral zone, throws a backhander all the way back down. Picked up by Ella Merritt. Merritt in her own zone, fires it over. Heindel, Kaylee Heindel makes a move on the outside, cuts around Allison Orr, cuts in the middle of the ice, makes a move and lost it. But getting it back, Ella Merritt moves in, backhander, goes wide of Kennedy Coleman. Just couldn't get a stick on it, was Olivia Merritt out front. Merritt gets it back though. Olivia Merritt looks around, throws it across ice to Ellery Marsh. Marsh shoots it wide. 7 seconds and 5 seconds now to go on the power play. Wara chips it around, can't get it all the way out. Dogs fires it all the way down, and that'll be the end of the power play. Wara's going to win the race, though. Allison Wara lost it in her own zone to Ella Merritt. Merritt dumps it back to Olivia Merritt, but Callie Rotman wins the race. Rotman spins around one, gets it back, looks around, comes out front, shoots it short side off the outside of the net and into the netting.
Yeah, tried to go short side, nothing doing there. The grass able to stay tight to the post. Should be a face-off in the zone.
4:31 to go in the first.
Let us know, fans, where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, who your favorite player is, any of that stuff.
Whether you are a Fox City Stars fan or a Fond du Lac Warbirds fans, we do not care. Cook tries to win the draw and wins Rotman. Rotman taps it forward, but Marcel gets to it, fires it off the outside of the glass. Margaret Thomas going to try to win the race the other day. She is. She's got a girl on the back door, finds her, walks in, shoots, pad save by Coleman. Good challenge from Kennedy Coleman once again on the chance on the back door. Stolen and neutralized by Kendall Lindemann and fired back out by Getz. The chance coming from Alexa Process. Stolen in their own zone by Adriana Smith. Going to go all the way back to grass, and she'll hold on to it. Marcel tried to make a move at the blue line, and we talk about that a lot, Caleb. BLTs, blue line turnovers. Don't make moves at the blue lines that cause you to go off sides or turn it over there.
Yeah, and you can't have them, especially in the playoffs like this. It's a big game, obviously. Every single goal is going to matter here. This is a 2-0 game right now, and any turnover you make at the blue line could be costly.
One back by Wara. Brooklyn Coleman shoots through the legs, loose in front, taps it home. Dana Jacobson on the rebound. And the Warbirds lead 3-0. You heard Coach Lindsay Lewison say on the interview that they wanted to get more shots to the net. Well, right there, it's a perfect shot from the point. Finds its way through the legs of the defenseman, and a rebound tapped home by Dana Jacobson. Just when you think that Fox City started to get some momentum going, the Warbirds tuck one home once again.
Yeah, they were about to claw back into it, not goal-scoring wise, but just momentum-wise, able to kind of even up the momentum, and then all of a sudden now the Warbirds able to strike again, making it a 3-0 lead.
So it'll be Jacobson from Coleman officially. 3:40 now to go in the first period, and the Warbirds lead by 3 now. And it's going to make it the distance. It'll be an icing.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, shots right now 6-5, really, and the difference here has been Coleman for the Warbirds. Really, she's made some really nice saves and able to really keep this a 3-0 game.
Yeah, she's been fantastic early, and it's not like she hasn't been tested. She's had some tough saves that he had to make.
Yep.
Ella Merritt spins away in her own corner. Offensive corner, looks around, dumps it back down. Retzlaff steals, and a penalty coming here. Interference. It's going to go on Jillian Schuster. So the third penalty of the period on the Warbirds, and another power play for Fox Cities. It was a pretty good kill on the last one. The first one was kind of negated of a penalty early, but the last one was a good kill from the Warbirds.
Yep. And, like we talked about in the pregame, I mean, the Warbirds have a really good penalty kill, and obviously you don't want to keep giving Fox Cities chances. The more chances you give them, the more likely they are to score.
They are a 16% power play, so it's not like they're, in terms of girls, that's a pretty good power play.
Yeah.
Olivia Merritt drops it to Ellery Marsh. She shoots, pad save by Coleman. Kicked into the corner. Retzlaff's going to win the race and fire it all the way down. Good stop right there at the line by Talia Bellotti, at least not let it go all the way back. Pass off the stick of Olivia Merritt to Ella Merritt. Olivia Merritt battles in the corner. Amelia Carey. Stolen in the offensive zone. Pass goes up top, sticked away by Retzlaff. Dumped back down. Heindel drops it back. Ella Merritt up top to Heindel, but she couldn't get to it in time. Talia Bellatti's got it. Bellotti walks in, drops it down to Ella Merritt. Olivia Merritt, down to Ella Merritt. Back to Olivia Merritt. Not fun when they're on the ice at the same time, especially when they're on the same line. Olivia Merritt has it on the left wing. Shot in front, tipped, still loose, fired wide. Net came off. Gonna blow the whistle. 50 seconds to go on the power play, and what would be the top unit that was the top unit originally for Fox Cities comes out.
Yeah, and Fox Cities was moving it around well, just not getting any real chances. They were moving the puck around, skating around with it. The Warbirds doing a good job of limiting the amount of shots that actually got off.
Draw one back. Lila Cook to Margaret Thomas. Thomas cross ice to Kendall Lindemann. Lindemann shoots, patted away, loose in front, fired over top by Margaret Thomas. Lindemann fired it off the stick of Coleman. Got the rebound came to Margaret Thomas. She shot it over top behind the net. Evie Mersal finds Margaret Thomas on a half wall. Rotman tries to steal it. Mersal gets it back. She walks in down Broadway and just fired it wide. A good stick by Violet Wagner. And Rotman in her own zone will fire it all the way down. And it'll be a clear with 15 seconds to go on the power play. Another pretty good kill from the Warbirds. Lila Cook comes out from behind her net. Cook head up and looking all the way across. Nobody coming to her, so she'll bring it all the way in. Chip pass too far for Thomas. Wagner tries to chip it out. Rotman pass. Too far for Schuster. It'll be nice. Kelly Lewison cheering in the Warbirds from Prior Lake. My roommate lived in Prior Lake. That's where Weaves was from. That's where his mom lived.
Cool.
Yeah. Prior Lake, Minnesota.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, obviously the state of hockey, Minnesota.
Yeah. Dump back down to Ella Merritt from Olivia. Pass out front off the stick of Coleman, fired wide. Tapped away by Getz. Dropped down to Ella Merritt. Pass out front. One-timer saved by Coleman. On the chance from Kaylee Heindel. Another good stop from Brooklyn Coleman.
Yeah, and she's really using her athleticism to her advantage right now. She's moving around really well and coming out to challenge and really cut down the angles.
You don't see a lot of the times where you get goaltenders that are so good coming off their posts like that. And remind you, she's only a freshman as well.
Yeah, and she's, again, been fantastic all year long, and she's been great this game so far, too.
Well, the Warbirds, we talked about their penalties. They're going to go to the power play here. It's going to be a tripping penalty, and it's going to go on Kaylee Heindel with 51 seconds to go.
Yeah, they'll be glad to finally get a power play here, and they got 51 seconds here to try to get one before the end of the period and expand their lead. Obviously, right now they're winning 3-0 here, but can't hurt to add another one before the end of the period.
Draw taken. It'll be by Cook against Wara. Wins it cleanly back to Dogs. Dogs drops it down. Rotman on the half wall. Cross ice pass to Schuster. Schuster. Wara. Shot. Glove save by Grass. One of the easier ones she's had today.
Yeah, she saw that one all the way, and that's one, as a goalie, that'll get your confidence up here towards the end of the period. And even being on the penalty kill a little bit, you see that shot and you feel a little bit more comfortable out there after. Obviously, she's given up 3 so far this period. I'm not saying any of them are her fault by any means.
Warbirds pick it up off a lost draw. Wara pinned up against the wall by Mersal. Schuster comes in to help. 33 seconds to go in the period. Mersal tries to win it, but up top to Dogs. Dogs shoots, knocked down in front. Lila Cook's got it. Fires it up the wall, kept in at the line. 20 seconds to go. Dogs holds it. Tries to get it all the way down in deep, cannot. Mersal and Lindemann battle. 15 seconds now. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Wara tries to throw it cross ice. This is pretty much going to do it for the period here, and the rest of this power play will be played in this for end of the second period, or the beginning of the second period. You get one last rush maybe. Nope, that'll do it. Cross-ice pass finds Jacobson, and that'll do it. A 3-0 lead, a fantastic period for the Warbirds in terms of scoring. They are being outshot 11-6, but Kennedy Coleman has been fantastic early. We will step aside. We'll be back with some stats after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Jeff's Live Streams is proud to announce our 2024-2025 Boys Basketball Showcase. Join us Wednesday, February 26th at 6 p.m. at The Rock. If you can't make it in person, we will also be streaming the event live on Jeff's Live Streams on YouTube, and you will be able to watch a recording at any time.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. I'm going to talk to you about the stats from that period. Pretty good period from, or a really good period from Kennedy Coleman. She goes 11 for 11. 3 for 6 goes Addison Grass in net for the Fox City Stars. Penalties for the period at the 8:06 mark. A checking penalty went on number 8, Adriana Getz, and then that power play got negated by a hooking penalty taken by the opposite number 8, Olivia Merritt. And then at the 10:10 mark, right after all those penalties were pretty much over, a hooking penalty went on Sid Retzlaff. Then at the 13:35 mark, an interference penalty went on number 3, Jillian Schuster. And then at 16:09 mark, a tripping penalty on Kaylee Heindel, which will put the Warbirds on the power play for about a 111, if I can remember correctly here. Should be 111, right?
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yep.
Stats and overall goal scoring for the period. The Warbirds at the 6:03 mark. A goal from Callie Rotman, left all alone out front. Wagner dumped it towards the net. Rotman picks it up and roofs it. And then just 18 seconds later, Allison Wara wins a draw in the offensive zone. A shot from Brooklyn Coleman goes through the legs and hits the pads of Grass and comes right out to Dana Jacobson to tuck it home. Oh, I'm wrong on that one. That was the blocker goal. The blocker goal from from Allison Ora. A puck that was one of the line and it was chipped in, and nobody got an assist, but I gave it to Brooklyn Coleman because she did chip it in down to Allison Ora. She made a move and ripped it low blocker. And then 13:05 mark is the draw win by Allison Ora. A shot from Brooklyn Coleman through the legs of the defenseman, off the pads of Grass, tapped home by Jacobson to give them a 3-goal lead. The Warbirds played pretty well that period.
Yeah, they really did. And I mean, to be honest with you, it was kind of a slower start, which, again, I think you were at that game when they played U School, and they also had that slower start as well, and they really turned it on later in the game, eventually winning that one 5-1. But tonight, again, it was 0-0 for a while there, and then all of a sudden, just an offensive explosion by the Warbirds, and really they're getting outshot 11-6 right now. But it doesn't necessarily feel that way because I think the Warbirds have had the momentum for the majority of this game, and Brooklyn Coleman, again, has been playing really well in net.
Yeah, I would agree with you saying the Warbirds have had the majority of to me, even the quality of chances, like Kennedy Coleman's made some good stops on some pretty good chances they've had. The one that comes to mind, Margaret Thomas on that little bit of mini break with a couple nice moves, and the one-timer at the end of the period from Kaylee Heindel. But that's about it. I mean, the majority of the shots from Fox Cities have came from the outside, and it's been some good stops overall from Kennedy Coleman. But Grass, she's seen some tough shots you got Callie Rotman all alone in front, Jacobson all alone in front on a rebound, and Wara walking in all alone as well.
Yeah, it's so tough, again, especially it's the playoffs, and when they get grade A chances, players are expected to score them because you don't get a ton of those chances throughout the playoff games that do happen. So when they do happen, the Warbirds have been able to bury.
Yeah, and honestly, if I was the Warbirds, I would not want to change anything right now. You
No.
don't want to change a thing.
Exactly.
Like not at all. I mean, obviously you're being outshot, but I mean, you also took 3 penalties in that period. And you're being outshot.
Yeah, that's another thing that you got to look at as well. Is their penalty kill's been great, and it's okay if they can keep playing aggressive. I think, like you said, keep playing the game that they're playing, and good things will happen.
Tracy Kirsch in that YouTube chat cheering on the Warbirds and Callie Rotman. Yeah, we did talk about that. Callie Rotman and Caden both are celebrating their 16th birthday. We'll talk about that obviously in the Springs game as well, as it's Caden's 16th birthday as well. But happy birthday to her. She tucks the potential game winner home right now in this playoff game. About 3:25-ish to go in the intermission. We will step aside. We'll be back with the puck drop for second period on Jeff's live streams and playoff hockey from the Fond du Lac Blueline Ice Arena.
PT Tire and Service in Brandon. The automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service. Full service. Batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service. Brandon, 920-346 Tire.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
Jonathan Leonard here. I've been serving now for over 12 years in the WIAA and area communities. I love what I do and I love helping people. I hope I can be a blessing and help to you in the future. Feel free to reach out to us at 920-345-1335. Once again, Jonathan Leonard here with Trident Financial. Thanks. God bless.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon. The automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service. Full service. Batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346 Tire. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service. Brandon, 920-346 Tire.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream for the start of the second period. The Warbirds on the back of Callie Ruttman right now. The birthday girls got the game winner, and they will go to the power play with 1:08 to go in the power play, and the penalty to number 5, Keely Heindel, for tripping at the 16:09 mark. 51.7 seconds was what was left. Draw one back by Ruttman, tapped into the zone, though, by Olivia Merritt. Ella Merritt will pick it up, though. Backhander into the bench of the Warbirds. It was tipped. The pass, they say it's going to go in. I think it should go actually in the neutral zone, but they'll say it's inside.
Yeah, that's a tough one because, this is a big face-off location inside the zone comparative to outside.
Ruttman will take the draw. Thank you to the 81 computers that are logged in. Let us know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. Wara makes a move. Drops it down on the goal line to Jillian Schuster. Back to Allison Wara, over to Kayla Doggs. Doggs drops it to Ruttman on the backhand. Picks it up and swings. Looks, backdoor pass, blocked away. Chipped into the neutral zone. Evie Mersau, a chance the other way. She's got to win the race, though. Ruttman was going to pretty much tie her up and just give her a little bit of room. Pins her quickly up against the boards with 35 seconds to go. Good play by Mersau, though, to just say, I'm going to hold it here. I ain't going to move.
Yeah, exactly. Just kill off the rest of that penalty.
Chipped off the glass, and Ruttman fires it to nobody in the neutral zone. It's played in the neutral zone by Ellery Marsh, and Marsh fires it all the way down. A pretty good kill right here from Fox Cities. Maybe that can get them some of that energy that they need. Marsh dumps it back in. Wara winds it up. Chips around Margaret Thomas. Stolen. Ruttman walks in the goal line. Makes around, wraparound attempt. Good job by Grass to get to the post. And the power play is over. The kill from Fox Cities. Walking in, shooting. Ellery Marsh doesn't realize she's got a girl coming right off the bench. Marsh will get it back, though. Here she comes, and she'll dump it in. She's been out there for all this kill. She'll go for a change.
Yeah, really nice job on the kill.
Schuster to Dogs. To Amelia Carey. Carey cuts all the way across the ice on the left wing. Comes down the left wing. Goes all the way around the back of the net of Grass. Swings all the way up top. Hounded by Thomas. Dumped back in by Getz. It'll get to Retzlaff. McCracken battles with Retzlaff. Stolen by Lila Cook. Chipped up to Margaret Thomas. Thomas can't get it all the way out. Still loose in the zone. Cook chips it out. Retzlaff fires it back in. Lillian McCracken's got it. McCracken throws it in the middle of the ice. Got Kendall Lindemann. Lindemann walks in, makes a move around one girl, shoots it wide. It's a good back check by Aubrey Quinn, even though they let her split the D, but pass goes to Adriana Smith, didn't find her. Defenseman stepped. It should have been no ice, but they'll leave it alone. Tim Sager, junior Warbird Maggie Sager, watching, cheering on Maddie Gilson. Maddie Gilson on the ice right now with her line, Adriana Smith and Callie Ruttman. Allie Rhoda will take the draw. For Fox Cities, it's one to the wall, chipped off the glass, kept it at the line by Evie Mersau. Mersau stolen by Ruttman in her own zone, gets it up to Adriana Smith. Good back check from Mersau, but she's going to get a hook. Got her stick right in the hands of Adriana Smith. Backhand pass for nobody. Comes out of the neutral zone, and it's going to get played by number 10, Scarlett Pellegrini. And another power play for the Warbirds, where Sal, the captain of the Stars, will go off for hooking.
Yeah, they'll take this power play here and see what the Warbirds can get going on it. Maybe get set up in the zone, move the puck around a little bit, and try to get some zone time here.
So at the 2:39 mark, a hooking penalty. We'll go on Evie Mersau. Ruttman will come right back out. How much of a break for this top power play unit. Ella Merritt wins the draw, but nobody goes for it. Schuster battling for it. Fired out by Olivia. Dogs can't keep it in the line. Ella Merritt's going to chase. Kayla Dogs going to win the race, though. Dogs getting hounded by Ella Merritt. Brings it up the right wing wall. Chips all the way around everybody. She's going to win the race to it, too. She's going to beat Margaret Thomas. Pass on the backhand out front. Nobody home. Fired out. Good kill. Can't get all the way out. Kept at the line. Ruttman with a toe drag. Walks in. Backhand pass out front. Block. Fires it off the pad of Grass, and she gloves it down as it popped up in the air.
Yeah, good work there by Ruttman. Kind of doing it all herself there.
Lisa Reindell cheering the Warbirds on from Manitowoc. We got this co-op. This is a big co-op. You can go over to Sheboygan and Oshkosh. It's a really big co-op.
A lot of schools, and it's great to see all the support from the fans, too.
Jacobson behind the net. Pass over. Schuster to Wara. The Dogs. One-timer. Tipped in front. Still loose. Backhanded rebound. Scores! Tapping it home. Jillian Schuster. And the Warbirds now lead 4-0 on a power play goal. Just 49 seconds into the power play.
Yeah, just like that, they take advantage of the power play. Able to strike and expand their lead now to 4-0. Just what they need to get that momentum back here and really gain the momentum moving through this second period.
A lot of battle for it out front. I'm not going to be able to tell you who got the assist there, but will be a goal for Jillian Schuster, that's for sure. Another rebound goal. Draw one forward by the Warbirds. Smith trying to win the race. Jacobson and Dogs on the assist. Rotman got it behind the net. Pass out front, too strong for everybody, goes all the way down. Margaret Thomas going to try to win the race, but Coleman comes out to play, fires it all the way up the wall. Gilson throws it back in the neutral zone. Dumped back in by Lindemann. Getz picks it up behind the net. Pass off the stick of Lila Cook. That's out front, fired all the way out. Can't come all the way. Shot, pad save. Coleman fired into the corner. Maddie Gilson drops it for Callie Rotman. Rotman chips into the neutral zone. Adriana Smith kicks it to herself. Coming the other way, Margaret Thomas, and offsides was Lila Cook at the 12:45 mark.
Yeah, shots sitting here at 12-7 right now in favor of the Fox City Stars again, but the Warbirds hold the lead here, 4-0.
Only one shot each for the period for both teams so far, and one shot should be two shots for the Warbirds because the one shot hit the pad, the other one was tapped home on the rebound. Pass goes off the wall. Brooklyn Coleman's going to try to pick it up, but Ellery Marsh gets to it. Marsh spins away from Brooklyn Coleman, gets it back, chips it up the wall. Dogs knocks it down at the line, dumps it back in deep. Ellery Marsh tries to win the race. She does, chips it up through the skates of the defender, comes all the way into the neutral zone. Dogs will get to it first in her own zone. Dogs throws a pass, knocked down. Over skating it was number 24. That's Alexis Process. Dump back in deep. Josie Bussey pass out front, nobody home. Brooklyn Coleman steals, chips it into the neutral zone around Marcel. Ellery Marsh gets to it. Chip back all the way down. It's going to be no ice. Aubrey Quinn will get to it with 12 minutes to go in the second period. Quinn behind the net throws a pass off the skates of Bussey, kept in by Marsh, rimmed all the way around. Jacobson's going to get to it first. Dana Jacobson chips in it. Laura tried to chip it to herself. Good back check from Ella Merritt and Olivia Merritt. Ella Merritt's got it. Hounded by Jacobson. Ella to Olivia. Short side shot, pad save by Coleman. Got her stick down with a 5-hole. Dumped back in by Bellotti. Quinn's got it. Chipped and got a stick on it was Carey, but it's going to be an ice. Tiffany Arndt, go Warbirds, cheered on from Waupun. Keep it up. But a good period for the Warbirds. Been a good overall game for the Warbirds. I mean, they haven't had a ton of shots, but they've done a great job getting bodies in front of the net, and people have just been left alone.
Right, and they're getting, like you said, the better chances, the better scoring chances, and the main thing is they're capitalizing on all the opportunities that they've gotten.
Stolen by Sid Retzlaff. She's got a lane to the net. Retzlaff walks in. Fired into the pad of grass. Retzlaff gets it back, though. Up top, Schuster, the most recent goal scorer, drops it down to Retzlaff. Retzlaff, pass out front, stolen by Ella Merritt. She fires into the neutral zone. Jillian Schuster will get to it. Schuster throws a pass to Amelia Carey. Chips it around McCracken. Spinning away was Heindel. And it's going to be a checking penalty on Amelia Carey. Back to the power play goes Fox Cities for the first time this period.
Yeah, that's one thing we've seen throughout this game is a lot of penalties.
Both teams' penalties are now 4-3.
Yeah. Which again, playoff hockey typically is a little bit more physical. And we've seen that here today, and the officials have been calling it really tightly for both sides.
So at the 6:14 marks, back to the power play for the 4th time today goes Fox Cities. They are 0 for 3. Pass loose in front off the skate of Coleman. Or hit the skate, Coleman got it underneath herself, and the official lost sight of it and blew the whistle dead. It's tipped in front.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good tip in front. Again, nice job by Coleman not sliding over too early. And, you slide too far, and then that tip ends up going in.
Rhoda gets the tip in front, but Coleman make the stop, and obviously they're saying that there's too much time that came off the clock.
I guess I wasn't paying attention to that.
I think that's what McCracken was arguing. Hackbarth called the official over, Coach Hackbarth. We'll see what they're saying is. Gonna wait to see how much time we put on. He's gonna go explain himself to Lindsay Lewison.
Looked like he held up 5-on-5. Unless that meant 5 seconds, maybe?
Are you saying it's a 5-minute major? Oh, they're holding it for 5 seconds. There we go. Thomas. Mersal blocked in front, fired all the way down. So they were holding the clock for 5 seconds because they ran 5 extra seconds off. Lila Cook in her own zone. Now 1:30 to go on the power play. Cook brings it out. Cuts all the way around the left side, goes around the stick of Rotman, gets it back. Can't. Stops at the wall, made a move, and Rotman's going to fire and try to get it all the way out. Kept in at the line by Lindemann. Battling for it, Dogs and Lindemann. Lindemann gets it back. Chip back in deep. Fired all the way around by Rhoda to Thomas. Margaret Thomas looks, pass up top, Lindemann shoots. Pad save, loose in front, poked away, still loose, fires, nobody scores. Missed the net, but I think the Warbirds just took another one. It's going to be a 5-on-3. Coleman's got it. Got her blocker back. Should be giving the puck to the Warbirds, as they do. Could hear Coach Hackbarth yelling to give him the puck.
Yep.
Give him the puck, give him the puck.
Definitely. It's the smart thing to do because then you get the longer 5-on-3 power play.
So 45 seconds of 5-on-3. Dogs is going to get a trip. At the 7:29 mark, a tripping penalty on Kayla Dogs. The 5th penalty of the game for the Warbirds.
Yeah, and again, they've done a really good job killing them all off today so far.
The reason they got a 91% penalty kill.
For sure.
Retzlaff fires it into the skates of Marsh, thrown over and too far for everybody. Coach Hackbarth grabbing his hair on the bench. He's not liking what he sees in the power play from his girls so far. Ella Merritt. I don't know why they're waiting to get in the zone and drop it to Olivia Merritt. Olivia Merritt looks all the way around. And net came off with 19 seconds to go on the first power play.
Yeah, we could see a lot more of that for the rest of the period, only because now the net's been knocked off a couple times, and it's only going to get worse with the pegs in there.
Draw one back. Cook to Thomas. Thomas shoots wide. Loose in front, scores! Went off the glove of Kennedy Coleman, finds Evie Mersal. She tapped it home. And a power play goal on the 5-on-3. They execute and make it 4-1.
Yeah, you keep giving them chances, and they're going to find the back of the net eventually, and that just so happened to be the case this time. On the 5-on-3 power play, get pucks to the net, get shots, do whatever you can.
And the worst part about it is they're still on the power play here for another minute and a half.
Right.
Clearing attempt from Getz gets blocked. Cook fires it quick up to Thomas. Thomas will bring it in the left wing. Good back check from Rotman. Thomas spins away from Rotman. Mersal gets it back. Pass down, finds Thomas on the backhand. So it seems to be a two-man game between Mersal and Thomas. Thomas walks in, short side shot, patted away by Kennedy Coleman. Rimmed back around by Jillian Schuster. See, the one thing I will say here is for Fox Cities is a loose puck, they don't have two girls going to it. You got to have two girls going to it on the power play. Retzlaff gives chase on Mersal. Quick pass up to Cook. Stolen by Rotman and clapped in the zone on grass, and she pads it away. Evie Mersal moves around Rotman. Here she comes. Brings it up the left-hand wall. 35 seconds to go in a power play. Pass out front off the stick of Allison Wara coming off the bench and picking it up. Will be Bellotti fired it and patted away. Cook tries to drop it down to the goal line. She does on the backhand. Shot. Loose in front. Still loose and covered by Coleman. Backhander from Ella Merritt. Stopped by Kennedy Coleman.
Yeah, again, smart move there to cover that one up and get the whistle. Get your line change out there for the rest of this kill. You still got 16 seconds for the Warbirds to try to kill this one off.
7:48 to go in the second period. A 4-1 lead for the Warbirds. Wara wins it cleanly back. Quinn chips it around one girl and fires it all the way down. Wara's going to try to win the race. Allison Wara comes in the inside and she takes down, and we're going to see I don't know which way this penalty is going to go. I'm interested to see. I think it's going to go on, it's going to go on number 23, so they will say it's going to go on Fox Cities. You could have probably given that one either way, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's either way, flip a coin or it's you don't even call it. But they chose to call it on Fox Cities.
Pilotti's going to go off for interference. At the 9:27 mark of the second period, it's been a penalty fest.
Yeah, it really has. The officials keeping this one tight and not letting it get out of hand.
Draw one back. Rotman, one-timer. Blocker save by Grass. One of the best ones she's had today. And another penalty going to come here. The Warbirds are going to get a chance on a 5-on-3. I don't think they realize it. They should be most likely trying to give the puck to them, and they will. It's going to be a tripping penalty. And a long 5-on-3.
Yeah, they're going to have the full length almost for a 5-on-3 opportunity. Currently leading again here 4-1, but now they're going to have a 5-on-3 power play for almost 2 minutes here, minute 47. Going to be able to get set in the zone and maybe even expand their lead.
Rotman wins it back to Wara, over to Dogs, a 5-on-3. Dogs shoots, blocker save. Schuster to Wara. Dogs, one-timer, tipped wide. Blocked in front by Margaret Thomas. Schuster to Wara. One-timer, Rotman, blocked by Thomas once again. Thomas gets it all the way down, good clear. Good play from Margaret Thomas. 1:15 to go in a 5-on-3. Dogs will bring it up the right wing wall. Skates all the way around behind the net. Pass finds Schuster to Wara. Shot blocked in front by Thomas once again. Thomas can't get around. Knocked down to Schuster. Finds Wara. Dogs, one-timer up top, band on it. Mersal can't chip it out. Rotman gets to it. Thomas steals and fires all the way down. Pass goes up the wall. Schuster, 35 seconds to go in a 5-on-3. Dana Jacobson got Rotman on the back door, but Rotman hopped in a half a second early.
Yeah, just a little bit too early. Otherwise, she would have been all alone in front if it had been dished off. It's going to be offside, and going to have 33 seconds left here on the 5-on-3 power play for the Warbirds.
Draw one back by Ella Merritt. Comes out all the way down. Picked up in the own zone and a hand pass. Puck did go off the hand of Aubrey Quinn. It'll go all the way down now with 25 seconds to go, 26 seconds on the 5-on-3, 39 seconds to go overall on both power plays.
Yeah, again, it's nice when you're up 4-1 to have that opportunity at the 5-on-3. Regardless if you score or not, it's going to be nice to kind of slow things down and control the pace of play for those 2 minutes.
It kills time, too, and that's another thing where it's a dead air time where Fox Cities is got to battle to even stay in the game to even a comeback attempt.
Right.
Gilson brings it in a left-hand wall. Spins away from Margaret Thomas. Pass in the middle of the ice to Brooklyn Coleman. Couldn't get a hold of it. Evie Mersal's got a chance the other way. Makes a move around Adriana Getz. And she's hacked down by Adriana Getz. It's going to be a trip. And with the penalty just ending. It'll be 4-on-4 for 13 seconds.
Yeah, this one is just back and forth penalties.
That is now both teams, that's the 11th penalty of the game.
Yeah.
6th on the Warbirds.
But it shows, again, this is the playoffs. Both teams here are playing hard here tonight, and they're going after the puck. They're not afraid of a little contact. They're not afraid of getting a penalty here tonight. So it's good to see the aggressiveness.
That's one that I say is not a bad penalty because at a point, Evie Marsal's got speed and Getz is coming back on the back check where she had to open her hips. It's probably a point where it may not have been a bad penalty because there was a good chance Evie Marsal was going to be able to get a breakaway out of that.
Definitely.
Pass out front, Ella Merritt in the backhand, couldn't hold on to it. Out of the box, Ellery Marsh. Got Rotman in the middle of the ice. Can't get it to her with a good stick from Heindel, but she'll clear all the way down with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the period. 1:35 to go on the power play now. To Getz. Stolen behind the net, Rotman. Backhander saved by Grass, tipped away by Ella Merritt, and holding each other, and I think this penalty is going to go on Heindel. Kaylee Heindel's going to get one, now the 12th penalty of the game. They're going to take them both. I like that. Because they were both locked up together, and you could have went either way with it.
Right, and you don't want to make the mistake of only taking one, and then the other one gets away with one, and you take them both for interference. No, rough, I believe.
I think you said cross. I don't even know. I think rough. We'll go with a rough.
Yeah.
So now you'll have, that's coincidental, so it don't matter. I was going to say we're at 4-on-3, but no, it's coincidental.
I wouldn't mind watching some 4-on-3 action, though.
4-on-3 is fun. It is fun. Draw one by Retzlaff, but kicked forward by Mersal, rimmed all the way around now. 1:20 to go on the power play. But for the Warbirds, you lose one of your better penalty killers now. Thomas will bring it up on the left-hand wall. Chips around Violet Wagner. Chips a pass in front. Bounces over everybody. Lindemann fires a shot. Rebound loose in front. Tipped wide. Off the glass. Kept in by Margaret Thomas. That stanchion kept it right in the middle of the ice. Lindemann walks in, shoots. Blocker saved by Coleman. Good shot from Kendall Lindemann. Kept in at the line by Thomas. Thomas walks in, shoots into the chest. Still loose. Wagner gets to it. She'll fire it down. 40 seconds to go on the power play. A couple good chances for Fox Cities. Carey wins the race, dumps it back in the backhand. Tries to chip it to herself, cannot. Stolen, Thomas. Chips and flips, and out of gas was Kendall Lindemann. It'll be an ice.
Yeah, just going to send that one down and probably get the change.
Still 26 seconds to go on the power play here. That penalty's the hooking, or the tripping penalty on Adriana Getz. Shots 19-10 in favor of Fox Cities. But you heard Coach Lindsay Lewison talk about the fact that Fox Cities, they like to shoot the puck. Doesn't matter where they're from, they like to shoot the puck.
And they've certainly gotten their pucks through today.
Olivia Merritt dumps it behind the net, goes off the back wall. Coleman plays it back for Quinn. Quinn rims it around, kept in by Ella Merritt. Drops it back up top to Ellery Marsh. Marsh shoots it wide. Allison Orr is going to get to it with 6 seconds to go. Chip it. Can't get it all the way out. Battle for it. Goes all the way down deep. Warbirds are now full strength. Merritt. Olivia Merritt trying to win the race. Wara stick lifts her. Jillian Schuster chips it through. Kept it at the line. Dumped back behind the net. Quinn fires it up the wall. Goes through everybody. Stolen. Chance the other way, Brooklyn Coleman. Coleman drops it. Jacobson throws a pass, and getting a cover was Grass.
Yeah, nice job tracking that puck down and able to find it and slow things down here. Again, about 3:06 left. 4-1 still for the Warbirds.
4-1 lead for the Warbirds. Wara's line will stay out. They're one short. I don't think they realize it. It's 5-on-5. Finally, somebody realized, I was kind of waiting to see. Thomas walks in, shoots, glove save by Coleman. The Warbirds were playing shorthanded, and they didn't need to.
They didn't need to. That's the thing.
for a whole 30 seconds. Puck fired in the neutral zone. It's got the backspin, so it's not going to be an ice. Spinning away. Bellotti can't get it all the way out, but Cook does. Cook gets bumped by Coleman. Coleman throws it cross ice. Pitson's going to get to it first. Dylan Pitson, stolen. Bellotti brings it around the net, throws it up. Hits Margaret Thomas. Thomas can't hold on to it. Chip back in by Dogs. McCracken gets to it. Throws it up the wall. Thomas gets it around the defender. Chips into the neutral zone. Sid Retzlaff. Poked off her stick. Thomas gets a pass too far. No ice. Rimmed all the way up for Retzlaff to Dogs. Dogs on the backhand, dumps it in deep. Didn't get to the line, it's an ice.
Yeah, I'm sure the Warbirds, again, will be content taking a 4-1 lead if they could into the third period. Obviously, shots right now 20-12 for the Fox City Stars. Really good job by the Warbirds, able to kill off many penalties here today.
Kept in at the line. Merritt dumps it back all the way around. Both Rotman and Heindel are out. Pass in the middle of the ice to Adriana Smith from Maddie Gilson. Smith makes a mover on one, shoots, saved by Grass. Mersal rims it all the way around for Heindel. Kept in by Schuster. Spins on the line, dumps it back in deep, but it's stolen by Ella Merritt. Merritt with speed the other way. Good back check from the Warbirds. A good cohesive back check. Marsh shoots from top, fired it wide. Evie Mersal gets to it. 1:05 to go. Mersal cuts on the goal line and a penalty. Another penalty is going to come. Margaret Thomas has got it. Thomas shoots it over top of the net. Kendall Lindeman's going to get to it. 55 seconds. The goalie comes off. 6-on-5. Thomas battling for it with Getz, and Rutman plays it with 49.9. It's a trip. Another penalty.
Yeah, that one you're not going to get away with.
And another tripping penalty on Getz. She only needs one more, and she's done for the night.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where you don't really realize the penalty situation, because typically people aren't in that situation, but it'll sneak up on you in a hurry. You still got a whole nother period.
Normally, USA Hockey, it's 5. Juniors is 5, and high school is actually 4.
Yeah, we had that situation earlier in the year.
I don't remember what game it was. Drake Dianovich.
It was the Fondy game,
yep.
yeah.
Drake Dianovich was in that situation. Margaret Thomas makes a move, walks inside, drops it. Shot. Lindemann blocked in front. Carey wins the race to it. She tries to chip it out. She'll get it all the way down. Retzlaff's going to try to win the race. Grass gets to it, chips it behind the net, but Retzlaff's going to get to it first. 30 seconds to go in the period. Retzlaff, pass on the backhand, too strong. Pass off the boards. Lindemann can't get to it. Violet Wagner fires it all the way down. 20 seconds now to go in the period. 1:30 to go in the power play. Retzlaff pins up Gils. Margaret Thomas, 13 seconds now. Cook comes the other way. Cook makes a move in the middle of the ice, shoots into the chest of Coleman with 6.2.
Yeah, holding on to that one. Again, the Warbirds are going to try to just win this draw and send it down, or do you just try to tie up the center here?
Too much time to pull the goaltender. I mean, I always say it may be a little bit different in girls hockey, but if you're with like under 3 seconds, you can pull your goaltender for a 6-on-5 chance.
Right.
Thomas won it forward to Violet Wagner, and she'll just fire it all the way down, and the Warbirds will kill a little bit more off, and that'll do it for the second period. 1:10 to go on the power play for Fox City's a 4-1 lead. Both teams with a goal apiece on the power play in that period. We'll step aside. Shots 23-13 in favor of Fox Cities. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams with some stats.
Is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon. The automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE. Jeff's Live Streams is proud to announce our 2024-2025 Boys Basketball Showcase. Join us Wednesday, February 26th at 6 p.m. at The Rock. If you can't make it in person, we will also be streaming the event live on Jeff's Live Streams on YouTube, and you will be able to watch a recording at any time.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
How to prepare for retirement can feel uncertain, but with a multi-year guarantee annuity from Thrivent, you earn a guaranteed fixed interest rate over a span of multiple consecutive years of your choosing, so you know exactly what you have and how long you have it. To learn more, contact a Thrivent financial advisor.
Jonathan Leonard here. I've been serving now for over 12 years in the WIAA and area communities. I love what I do and I love helping people. I hope I can be a blessing and help to you in the future. Feel free to reach out to us at 920-345-1335. Once again, Jonathan Leonard here with Trident Financial. Thanks. God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford, and we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Welcome back here on Jeff's Live Streams on an intermission report. A lot of penalties. I mean, I'm not even going to mention all the penalties we have. A carryover power play, though, will be for Fox Cities on a tripping penalty for Adriana Getz. Once again, Adriana Getz has to be careful. She is now one penalty away from getting booted out of this game.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Again, in that situation, it's the playoffs, and it'd be tough to exit early.
3:27 mark of that period, a goal scored on the back door by Jillian Schuster on a shot from the point. That was shot by Dogs, tipped originally by Dana Jacobson, went off the pad, and Schuster tapped it home on the back door. And then another similar play on the 5-on-3 chance for Fox City's Evie Mersau gets them on the board, makes it 4-1. Assist to Margaret Thomas. Shot went off the glove from Margaret Thomas of Kennedy Coleman. Hit her glove, bounced out front, and Mersau tucked it home. And that is where we stand at 4-1. Shots 23-13. Saves for the period went 11 of 12 when Kennedy Coleman, and 6 of 7 when Addison Grass. Total for Coleman is 22 of 23, and 9 of 13 is Grass. But Caleb, I mean, overall, we said that the Warbirds are leading or are getting outshot, but I wouldn't say they're getting outplayed. They've just taken a lot of penalties. I'm almost out of penalty lines.
Yeah, they've taken a ton of penalties. Again, like you said, the shots, yes, they're getting outshot, but in terms of, grade A scoring chances and really capitalizing on the opportunities that you get, that's what it's all about in the playoff hockey. It doesn't matter. You could get 50 shots on the game, but you got to have some within the house, as you can call it, and you got to be able to capitalize on those opportunities.
And the Warbirds have done a good job of clearing out any sort of rebound in front, anything that was anywhere near the front of the net in front of Kennedy Coleman. And she's done a good job of placing her rebounds as well today.
Yeah, she's played fantastic, really. And, again, she's doing a good job of rebound control and covering it when she gets the chance as well.
To me, obviously, I mean, you see, we're going to go back and look at this. That Lakeshore Lightning game against Bay Area wasn't until 8 o'clock tonight. So right there, I mean, that you won't know, obviously, who you're going to play. But you're already most likely thinking that you're going to play the Bay Area. And we know this Warbirds team wants another crack at them. The first time they played, it was a struggle. The second time was a much better game. And they think they can compete and beat them.
Yeah, for sure, and I think they can too, especially if they keep doing what they're doing on the penalty kill, because they're dominating this game while also having a ton of penalties and being able to thrive right now on the penalty kill. And once they're off it, once they're at full strength, then they really take over, and that's where they've been able to really capitalize on their grade A scoring chances.
I mean, they have 8 penalties today, and obviously one is still going on, but with 8 penalties, they're 6 for 7 on the penalty kill right now. If you've taken 7 penalties, you don't expect to only give up 1 power play goal. That's now only the 10th power play goal they've given up all year long.
Right. Yeah, it's just crazy, and again, that just shows a reflection of how good they are as a team, and I'm sure Coach Lewiston works on it in practice, and that reflects here today.
And to me, that is one thing that I always like to say is penalty killing to me is an effort thing, and it's obviously you have role players that penalty kill, but the Warbirds, their top players are penalty killers, and Lindsay Lewiston has found ways to get her top players onto the ice in different spots. I mean, a lot of times you see they've had shorthanded chances tonight as well.
Yeah, they definitely have, and the more chances that you get, the more opportunities. I mean, you're just bound to capitalize on them eventually.
We're going to step aside with 3.5 to go here in the intermission. We'll be back with puck drop for the third period on the road to Middleton for the Fond du Lac Warbirds and Cap Ice. We'll be back after these messages from the Fond du Lac Blue Line with the third period of playoff hockey.
75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're able to connect your finances and your gifts of giving and time and talent, it really helps fulfill my desire to be part of a greater good.
Jonathan Letter here. I've been serving now for over 12 years in the WIAA and area communities. I love what I do and I love helping people. I hope I can be a blessing and help to you in the future. Feel free to reach out to us at 920-345-1335. Once again, Jonathan Leonard here with Trident Financial. Thanks. God bless.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams, and 1:10 to go on the power play. Penalty to Adriana gets her third of the game. She is in penalty trouble. I'm used to doing basketball. We were in foul trouble. Well, she's in penalty trouble. And draw one by Mersau. Good spin out of there. Mersau walks in. Down the right side, pass back door or under the stick of Margaret Thomas. Cook knocks it through Retzlaff, gets it to Margaret Thomas. Thomas spins up top. On the Bears logo, dumps it off of Retzlaff. Trying to get it out. Carey fired out by Violet Wagner. She's had pretty quietly had a good game, has Violet Wagner tonight.
Yeah, and she's done really well defensively here for this Warbirds team.
Ayla Cook behind her net. Looks around, will bring it out. Skates it up through the middle of the ice. Makes a move around one girl, cuts all the way in. Hip swivel. Drop pass. Finds the stick of Margaret Thomas. Pass over to Lindemann. Saucer pass. Knocked down. Lindemann walks in. Shoots. Blocked in front by Dogs. Pass comes up front. And net comes off. Coleman kicked it off. You know, in the last couple games that I've done, Kennedy Coleman, she's powerful off the post. And with those standard one-leg pegs, the net comes off pretty easy.
Yep, for sure. And that's the thing is, you know, she's super athletic and uses the post to her advantage and is trying to get in that full traction and push off on it. And that's, like you said, the problem with the traditional pegs is they're just not heavy enough anymore. The kids these days are just too strong.
Mersau will take the draw against Rotman. They're going to try to freeze the post in a little bit.
Yeah,
Probably should have let the ice set anyways, especially if I was Hackbarth. I would have been arguing because there's wet ice and you got a fresh power play with a chance to make it a 2-goal game.
For sure, and that's what's tough is Fox Cities, they really need to score right here on this power play right now in order to be able to climb back into this one, but it makes it a lot harder when the ice is still wet.
When you're down 3 like this, I call it the 5-minute rule. You got to score a goal pretty much every 5 minutes. Not
sure.
to keep yourself. Jacobson with a chance the other way. Dana Jacobson down the left wing. Walks in, shoots just wide. Wagner keeps it in at the line. Down to Jacobson. She'll walk in again. Chest save by Grass.
Man, that's a huge stop there by Grass. Able to keep this one at a 3-goal lead, really. I mean, you give that one up, not necessarily all hope lost, but it makes it a lot tougher. So good job by her staying active and squeezing that one with her chest.
2 seconds to go on the power play. Another kill. They'll now be 7 for 8 on the kill tonight. And draw one back in the neutral zone. We'll kill some more times. Getz comes out. Dogs in the neutral zone. Looks cross ice off the skates of Olivia Merritt. Goes back to Wagner. She hits Adriana Smith right off the bench. Smith makes a move in the middle of the ice. Cuts around one girl. Can't get it through everybody. Bellotti brings it out the other way. Talia Bellotti. Chip pass. Comes out. Heindel shoots. Chipped up in the air. Olivia Merritt spins and looks around. Drops it in deep. To Kaylee Heindel. Pass. Shot. McCracken into the chest of Kennedy Coleman. Pass was originally intended for Ella Merritt. Was too strong for her. Went all the way back to McCracken. And an easier one for Kennedy Coleman on the shots she's seen today.
Yeah, definitely. And again, she's seen some tough ones and made some really good saves and able to keep this one, a 4-1 game.
Ella Merritt will take the draw, and Warbirds got 6 players on the ice. They're not paying attention. Wara will get kicked. Jacobson will take it against Ella Merritt. Merritt wins it back to Olivia Merritt. Hounded by Allison Wara. Spins on the line, dumps it in down. Kaylee Heindel. Heindel spins away. Coleman chips. Quinn fires it all the way around. Rimmed all the way around, kept in by McCracken, fired in deep. Olivia Merritt to Ella Merritt. Couldn't hold on to it. Ella Merritt gets it back though. Steals from Jillian Schuster. Drops it to Olivia Merritt. Merritt cuts out front on the backhand. Chipped up. Still loose in front. Walking in, shooting, blocked in front on the shot attempt from Talia Bellotti. Bellotti can't keep it in. Wara tries to chip it out, can't get it all the way out. A battle on the wall ensues. Wara throws it cross ice. Jacobson knocks it down. 2-on-2 the other way. Jacobson makes a move to the backhand. Throws a pass out front off the outside of the net, gets it back though. Pass, shot. Pad save by Grass and a point-blank opportunity from Allison Wara. Schuster dumps it behind the net. Talia Bellotti gets to it, fires it over. Olivia Merritt. Merritt comes all the way out with it. Cuts through the middle of the ice, chips it in deep. Kennedy Coleman fires it into the corner. Fanning at it was Quinn. Pinning up, and Retzlaff steals. Knocked down. Pass on the backhand. Merritt walks in, shoots short side, stopped by Kennedy Coleman. And another penalty is going to go on the Warbirds here. I think this one's going to go on Aubrey Quinn.
Yeah, again, just physical play here, and officials all over it and making the calls tonight.
I don't know what he said. He didn't give me a hand signal, Mr. Official. I don't know what it was for.
Have to listen to the loudspeaker.
And the penalty at the 3:07 mark will send Buck Cities back to the power play once again for the 9th time today. Retzlaff in her own zone, fires it up, kept in by Lindemann. Body checking is what I got. Mersau has it below the goal line, up top to Kendall Lindemann. Lindemann drops it, fake the drop, dumps it in deep. Getz is going to win the race and fire it all the way down, and it's not enough hard passes right now from this Fox Cities power play. Layla Cook makes a move around one. Drops it to Evie Mersau. Mersau over. Thomas walks in, shoots wide. Schuster gets it, rims it all the way around. Kept in by Mersau, gets it up top to Cook. Down to Thomas, couldn't hold on to it. Retzlaff fires it back at the wall to Margaret Thomas. Thomas throws it cross ice. Kendall Lindemann can't get to it. Can't keep it at the line. Retzlaff's got a chance the other way if she can win the race. Retzlaff on a breakaway. She's got a tired. She shoots, blocker save. Carey got her stick back. She gets the puck. Pass to nobody. Stolen by Evie Mersau. Callie Rotman going to try to force her to the outside. Mersau brings it in with speed. Evie Mersau through the middle of the ice. Has it on the backhand. Throws it out front. Coleman knocks it away. Margaret Thomas Comes all the way around the top, drops it down, into the skates. Marsh shoots wide. Gonna come all the way into the neutral zone. Nope, good job keeping it right there. Heindel throws it across ice, and the net comes off the mooring. So once again,
guess what?
at a point, and I hate saying this because, you know, it hasn't happened a lot for grass today. At a point, it is a delay of game penalty.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets to a certain point, I agree with you, yeah. The net keeps coming off. It slows things down, which can be used to one team's advantage.
Olivia Merritt hasn't. Makes a move and lost the puck. Rims it below the net. And Dana Jacobson's going to win the race. Can't get it all the way out. Dogs gets to it. Poked away. Here comes Olivia Merritt. Shoots, blocked in front by Callie Rotman. Ella Merritt drops it down low. Gets it back. Walks in. Shoots, blocked in front by Callie Rotman once again. Quinn comes out of the box. We're 5-on-5. Violet Wagner in her own zone. Chips it into the neutral zone. It'll go all the way down for an ice with 11:39 to go.
Warbirds keeping on getting penalties, but they keep on killing them off. And again, that's what kind of playoff hockey's about. If you're going to be taking penalties, you got to make sure you can kill them off, and that's what they've been able to do here today.
They are now 8 for 9 penalty killing tonight.
Yeah, really good numbers, and you have to be, especially because, you know, it's win or go home.
Draw one back in her own zone by Warren to Getz off the glass. Comes out, a chance the other way. Here comes Allison Warren on the right wing. Good back check from Margaret Thomas to hound the puck away, but Warren gets it back. Warren battles for it along the wall. Allison Warren dumps it back in deep on the cycle for Dana Jacobson. Jacobson spins away, keeps spinning along the wall. Schuster dumps it back in deep. Brooklyn Coleman behind the net. Gets bumped by McCracken. Gets it back. Pass out front on the backhand. Going to come all the way into the neutral zone. Going to kill some more time. Getz has got it. Throws it over cross ice. Stolen by Layla Cook, but Wara gets it back, makes a move. Comes Wara down the left wing. Allison Wara spins away. Looks around. Throws a shot in front. Patted away by Grass. Goes all the way down. It'll be an ice at the 10:49 mark. Shots 28-17 now.
And a reminder, too, after this one, we got the boys' game coming up next. St. Mary Springs Ledgers versus the Notre Dame Academy Tritons.
It'll be a quick recap we'll have pretty much right after this, and we'll get a little bit of a break and go right over to that broadcast and have the pregame show for the boys' game. Draw one back to Kayla Dogs. Drop down to Adriana Smith. She couldn't get a hold of it. Callie Rotman's going to get to it, though. Rotman working on Evie Marcel. Gets it to Smith. Smith chips it back down to Callie Rotman. Rotman with a pass out front. Goes all the way up. Dog shoots. Bouncing puck. Trying to knock it down with her skate did Rotman. Rotman goes around one girl. Dumps it back in deep for Adriana Smith. Smith can't get it through the skates, but Rotman gets it back. Rotman goes for the wraparound. Pass out front. Gilson had it Hopper's stick. Kept in at the line by Dogs. Adriana Smith tries to get it down to Rotman. Cannot. Battle along the wall ensues. Chipped all the way down. It'll be an ice on the part of Ali Rhoda. 10:07 to go.
Yeah, time winding down here for the Stars to try to climb back into this one. Obviously, if you're a Warbirds fan, keep holding out and keep playing solid defense like you've been doing. And when you get some shots on net as well, that doesn't hurt.
Got to ramp up the intensity right now. If you're a Park Cities fan, they need to start. Things need to start ramping up, because you got to get one quick here, at least one. Marcel chips into the neutral zone by Getz. It's going to be no ice. Olivia Merritt hounds Getz. She brings it around the net, cuts all the way around, makes a move around one girl, comes through the neutral zone. Adriana Getz going coast to coast, drops it to Retzlaff. Retzlaff makes a move. Puck's loose in front, chipped out. Here comes Ella Merritt in a 1-on-2. Ella Merritt comes all the way around, dumps it in deep. Schuster's going to get it behind her net. Schuster lost it. Merritt looks around. Comes all the way into the middle of the ice. Shoots. Pad save by Kennedy Coleman. Dumps back down. Layla Cook goes up the wall. Pitson can't get it out. Goes down to Ella Merritt. Gets, has it stripped. Merritt shoots. Pad save by Coleman once again. Shot. Can't come all the way out on Amelia Carey's attempt to clear. Cook makes a toe drag, cuts in the middle of the ice, shoots it wide. McCracken keeps it in. Good pressure here from Fox Cities. Carey chips it, can't get it all the way out. Off the bench, Margaret Thomas with speed. Thomas pass in the middle of the ice. Lindemann, inner feet, gets knocked down. Kept in, backdoor pass, one-timer, what a stop from Coleman. Kennedy Coleman with the glove says no.
Just a great save by Coleman there, sticking the glove out, sliding across, and just snagging it.
Absolutely robbed. On the back door was Margaret Thomas.
Thought she had a wide open net, and Coleman says no, no way.
Cook will take the draw to Wara. Wara wins it to the wall, but Thomas is going to win the race. Margaret Thomas cuts all the way across the top of the zone, hounded by Allison Ora, stolen by Allison Ora. Wara throws it cross ice onto the stick of Dana Jacobson. Jacobson working on Bellotti, spins away. Backhand pass out front. Coleman couldn't hold on to it. Brooklyn Coleman comes around the outside of the net, throws it up top to Violet Wagner. Wagner fires it back below the net, goes off the outside of the net, finds Dana Jacobson. Jacobson with a backhand pass, one-timer, pad save by Grass once again, puck loose in front. Wara chips it back, Dogs, slap shot, goes wide. Wara will pick it up behind the net, spin away. She'll come up the wall. Wara throws a pass, Dogs, one-timer, fired wide. Violet Wagner pinches in, drops it back to Brooklyn Coleman. Coleman, slap shot from the point, blocked. Layla Cook. Puck fired all the way down, it'll be an ice. 7:44 to go.
Yeah, Fox City's doing everything they can to keep that one out, and when they finally got that opportunity to clear the puck, they just settle for the icing and get the whistle, get the line change.
We might be on time for that 8 o'clock start time.
Yeah, potentially. That'd be kind of nice.
Quinn keeps it in at the line, stolen by Evie Mersal. Mersal can't chip it around Quinn. Smith can't keep it in. Chip pass goes to Mersal. She tries to chip it around Rotman, but Rotman with a good stick. Knocked back in by Gilson. Alomera chips it up the wall. Can't get it through Callie Rotman. She'll win the race to it too. Pass goes off the back of the net, goes all the way up to Aubrey Quinn. Quinn walks the line, dumps it back down below the net. Evie Mersal wins the race. Chips it around Maddie Gilson, gets to it. Evie Mersal will bring it up the right wing with speed. Here comes Evie Mersal. 2-on-2 the other way. Mersal cuts in the middle of the ice. Drops it. One-timer. Shot loose in front. Shot came from Olivia Merritt. Kennedy Coleman on the offhand one-timer. Knocks it up into her glove with her stick.
Yeah, and if I had to say right now, I mean, I think Coleman would be the player of the game. She's really kept the Warbirds into this one and done everything she can to try to get her team to win tonight.
I mean, one minor mistake from Kennedy Coleman. She overplayed a glove shot and couldn't hold on to it, and Mersal buried home a rebound on a 5-on-3 power play. But
yeah,
besides that, she's been fantastic. She stopped 30 of 31 tonight.
Right.
Schuster will bring it out. Throws a pass onto the backhand of Adriana Smith that goes in deep. Smith tries to beat Bellotti to it. Bellotti's going to get a slashing penalty here. Slash the stick right out of the hands of Adriana Smith. Talia Bellotti's going to get a slashing penalty at the 10:16 mark of the third period.
Yeah, that is one thing. You know, the officials, again, have been on top of their game, and they're focused on penalties and making sure it's even on both sides as well, which is always great to see.
Well, and I mean, and to me, the penalties, I mean, obviously, you see less penalties, you tend to in the playoffs, but they've been egregious tonight. They have been penalties.
Right, and it's ones that you just have to call.
Yep. Dogs drops it down to Jacobson on the right wing. Jacobson goes back up top to Kayla Dogs. Dogs pass over. Wara, one-timer, bouncing puck goes wide. Jacobson. Olivia Merritt on the backhand tries to get it all the way out. Evie Mersal is going to steal, chips it around.
Got another penalty here.
Another penalty coming. This one's going to be on the Warbirds, I believe. This one's going to go on Jacobson for a trip. Nope, they're pointing. Are they pointing at Jacobson? Yep. It's going to go on Jacobson.
Wow. Just like that, you know, you get a power play, and it's wiped out by a penalty.
That is the 10th penalty of the game for the Warbirds.
So I think there's also a rule for team penalties.
Team penalties too, if I remember correctly.
I thought youth was 15, but that could have been changed. Not current on that. I'm not sure what it is for high school.
I've never seen this. Thomas gets it off the draw. She shoots over top of the net. Coleman got a piece of it. Pass goes up to Rotman off her skates. Allison Wara is sprung, but a good back check for Mallory Marsh. Wara goes around the outside of the net. Goes up top to Dogs. Dogs drops it down to Wara. Wara on the half wall, walks in, shoots, glove save by Grass with 5:55 to go, 5:54.
Yeah, saw that one all the way and decided to just hold on to it and take the face off in the zone and get set up here and continue to play 4-on-4.
After that first period, Grass has settled into this game very nicely.
Yeah, she really has. And like you said, the Warbirds kind of came out and put the puck in the back of the net, and she didn't have a chance to get settled in early, but now she is.
Evie Mersau up the left wing and a 2-on-2. Mersau cuts in the middle of the ice, blocked in it. Bouncing puck that Coleman knocked away. Good read from Kennedy Coleman. Margaret Thomas dumps it back in deep. Schuster on the backhand. Mersau steals it up top. Over to Thomas. One-timer. Merritt blocked in front. A good play from Callie Rotman. Fired all the way down. It's going to be an ice because it's 4-on-4.
Yep.
40 seconds to go on the penalty to Talia Bellotti, and 1:07 to go on the tripping penalty to Dana Jacobson.
Yeah, 4-1 here. Again, like we said, we don't have an update yet on the Bay Area game, but we'd imagine that, the Warbirds are going to end up playing them on Friday, I believe.
Draw one over. Walking in, McCracken shoots it over top of the net off the stick of Coleman into the netting. Just another stat padded save for Kennedy Coleman.
Yeah, take that one and just get it out of play. Get the whistle and, make the saves and start getting comfortable the rest of the game.
Leila Cook will take the draw against Sid Retzlaff. One to the half wall. Retzlaff will get to it first. 3 forwards actually out there for this Fox Cities team. Heindel out there playing forward. Cook battling, and it's going to be a penalty here. This one's going to go on Gilson. And again, it is a penalty, and it's going to be a hold, I believe. Hold, body check, whatever you want to call it. Hook, yep, okay. And I'm out of penalty lines.
Yeah, and like you said, the whole rink kind of sees what it was. And
well, Caleb, we talked about maybe wanting to see a 4-on-3 power play. Well, here's our 4-on-3 power play.
And it happens.
And they'll
just
have
like that.
21 or about 27 seconds of a 5-on-3 as well. The 12:01 mark, a hooking penalty on Gilson. Thomas up top, shoots into the chest of Coleman, but it leaked out and goes into the corner. Mersau ties up and gets the puck back. 5-on-3 now. Cook walks in, makes a move, shoots, blocked in front. Aubrey Quinn kept in at the line. No, couldn't get to it in time. Mersau will bring it back in. Fired all the way down and a clear. Oh, Grass did not play that cleanly. Almost lost it into her own net. 5 seconds to go now in the 5-on-3. Rotman steals it, dumps it back in, and the 5-on-3 will be dead. Now you got 1:19 to go in the 5-on-4. Mersau will bring it out. Even Mersau up the left wing. Cuts in the middle of the ice. Makes a move around one, but lost it. Rotman, slap shot all the way around. It's going to come out of the neutral zone. Chance for Amelia Carey the other way and a 1-on-2. Carey down the outside. Good defense, good back check from Ellery Marsh and Olivia Merritt. Merritt gets it back though. 50 seconds now to go on the penalty to Maddie Gilson for hooking. Merritt will bring it up. The Warbirds have done a good job of their neutral zone trap on the penalty kill, not allowing Fox Cities to really get anything set up before they get in the zone. Shot blocked in front, loose in front, patted away by Coleman. Battling for it, still loose. Chipped out to the wall. Ellery Marsh gets to it. Marsh shoots, another block from the Warbirds. And we talked about the Warbirds. They've blocked a lot of shots tonight, Caleb.
Yeah, and that's selling out again for the playoffs, and you got to get in front of the puck, and you can't be afraid to block a shot.
3:10 to go. 9 seconds on the power play now, and you can feel it kind of slipping away for Fox Cities. They've had their chances, just have not beat Kennedy Coleman. And offsides on the right side, coming in just a half a second early, was Kaylee Heindel with 1 second now on the Maddie Gilson penalty.
Yeah, time winding down here. When do you start thinking about pulling the goalie if you're Fox Cities? I know it's a 3-goal game, but might as
It's
well
the
try it
playoffs.
at some point.
It's the playoffs.
Exactly.
I mean, you score a quick one, it comes to a point where you're like, oh, okay, maybe we can do this.
For sure.
Draw one and fired forward, but knocked down. Wara battles for it, but it's on to Thomas's stick. She spins away. And right here you can see Coach Hackbarth getting his hand ready to tell his goaltender to come.
There it is.
Trying to get her to come. The puck's still battled for, and the Warbirds have possession of it in their own zone. And now they're going to tell her to come right here. Chipped. Can't get it in the neutral zone. Backhanded in. Jacobson's got it. Chips it up. Too far for Brooklyn Coleman, but she battles for it. Can she get to it and fire it home? Nope. Jacobson fires it wide. 2:20 to go now, and an empty net for Fox Cities. Lindemann loses it. Jacobson fires it home. Dana Jacobson with her second of the game. And the Warbirds are going to win this one 5-1.
Yeah, I know it's tough when the net's empty like that, but you got to do the best you can and try to sell out and block it. Great job finding the back of the net.
The 14:47 mark, it should be Jacobson, and it might be unassisted. If not, it goes to Allison Ora.
Yeah.
Well, the Warbirds are going to find themselves into the sectional final once again.
Yeah, just you can talk about, the historic success of this Fond du Lac Co-op Warbirds program. They've been really dominant.
They have been, and I mean, obviously you got some good players around this area. Adriana Smith with a nice move. Another nice move. Lost it. Dogs keeps it in, dumps it below the goal line. Spinning away in her own zone, Olivia Merritt. Chips it up the wall, too far for everybody. Murphy gets to it, dumps it back in. Walking in and dumping it on net, and a save from Grass. That shot coming from the outside from Murphy. Timeout taken by Fox Cities with 1:42 to go. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Jeff's live streams.
Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. 1:42 to go. The Warbirds looking to move on and most likely going to do it maybe back-to-back 5-1 wins.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be a great start to the postseason for the Warbirds.
For you St. Mary Springs fans, because I know there's a couple out here, and Callie Rotman, her twin brother, Caden Rotman, they will be playing right after this, and it's going to be a good one. They're going to take on Notre Dame Academy, and it's going to be an exciting one. I mean, Caleb and I both talked about it earlier. We very well may think that one's going to go to overtime tonight.
Yeah, I will say I did not expect the Bayport one to go to overtime for the Springs.
No.
But the Ledgers were able to pull it off.
They will. The Ledgers will get Armani Fisher back tonight as well. That's a big one. Get another birthday shutout for Callie Rotman and Caden Rotman. Happy 16th birthday to them with 1:13 to go, and the Warbirds are going to move on, and they most likely are going to get another chance at that Bay Area team.
Yeah, I would have to think so. Just considering, again, Bay Area, I believe they're undefeated on the season, and they've been number one from what I saw the whole year as well.
Bay Area is the only team that Beaver Dam lost to this year.
Yeah.
Kayla Doggs goes down. Hopefully she is all right, and she's getting up slowly.
Yeah, getting up, that's always a good sign, able to skate off on her own power.
50.3 seconds to go now. You can see the stands We have packed in pretty good here on that far side, and not very many people on this side. I mean, I always say this, the Bondi section always sits on this side, and the Springs people always sit right behind the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Jacobson's got it on the right wing, dumps it in deep. McCracken gets to it. Jacobson battles and dumps it all the way in now. 39 seconds to go. Pass goes into the skates, and battling for it right there is Alexis Process. Hits a high stick from Brooklyn Coleman. Pass goes off the boards and finds Violet Wagner. Chipped all the way up. Can't get out. Here it comes out. Laura dumped back in by Process. 15 seconds now. And laid off sides with 13.7 seconds to go. He probably could have just said, it was okay.
Yeah, you would think, but no. Again, officials, credit to them. They've been on top of their game today, and they've definitely earned their money, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, seven penalties on Fox Cities, and Eva Marçal will bring it to the neutral zone. She'll chip it off the boards, try to bring it in. Amelia Carey with a very good back check. Marçal throws a pass out front. Schuster knocks it away. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the final shot may come. It's not going to get to the net, and the Warbirds are going to move on to the sectional finals with a 5-1 win once again.
Yeah, just overall, just a great team effort here by the Warbirds, and able to get it done, and like you said, move on to the sectional final. That's huge, and one more step towards that road to state.
$11 penalties on the Warbirds, 7 penalties on Fox Cities, 18 total penalties tonight, and that's going to do it. The Warbirds are going to win this one 5-1. We're going to switch over to our post-game show and give you just a stock recap right here. The 6:03 mark of the first period, Callie Rotman found herself all alone, and a goal scored by number 43, or it's just Violet Wagner just chipped it out front and found Callie Rotman all alone. And then just 18 seconds later, off the draw, Allison Warra got a pass from Brooklyn Coleman and rips it low blocker after making a good move. And then at the end of the period, a rebound for Dana Jacobson fired home on a shot from Brooklyn Coleman. Then a power play goal for the Warbirds at the 3:27 mark in the second period, scored by number 3, Jillian Schuster. A rebound tapped home on the shot from Jacobson, or a shot from Doggs that was tipped by Jacobson. They get the assist. And then Jacobson fires home the empty netter, and the lone goal for Fox City scored on a 5-on-3 power play by Evie Marçal with the assist to Margaret Thomas. And that is where we stood. I want to thank everyone for tuning on in. You can come right over to that broadcast. We're going to get pretty much everything ready to go, and I might start it right away because they're going to come out for warm-ups pretty soon here.
Yep.
So I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and congratulations to the Warbirds, most likely. And I don't remember if Jeff said we were going to do it or not.
We're going to try. Again,
Yep.
We're kind of short-staffed, and again, it's girls basketball regionals as well. So we're going to try, because the Warbirds will be before the Springs game.
If Springs does win,
If Springs wins, then most likely we will be. So Warbirds fans, stick with us for Friday. We'll see you there.
4:30 at the Champions Center on Friday. The Warbirds are going to make themselves into the sectional finals. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll be back on air in just a couple seconds with the Springs game on Jeff's live streams.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.